Hey, welcome to Tech Vibe. My name is Ryan O'Connor. Coming up in this episode, we chat to the founder of Skyrove Wireless, Henk Kleynhans. We also review the ION USB Turntable. But first, let's take a look at the news. In the news, one day after it announced a sweeping change to its privacy policy, Google is facing some heat for the decision. Google's announcement that it is sharing more user data across its services has already raised the hackles of privacy advocates, technology writers, and caught the attention of at least one national data protection agency. Thorsten Haynes, the new chief executive of Research in Motion Limited, didn't win an endorsement from shareholders for his first day on the job, but on a conference call Monday, he immediately emphasized that he'll mostly follow the path set by his predecessors, co-chairman and co-chief executives Jim Balsillie and Mike Lazaridis. And finally, Helsinki, Nokia, the world's largest cell phone maker by volume, is expected to remain barely in the black in the fourth quarter. This is with its new Windows Phone models yet to compensate for diving sales of its legacy smartphones. Nokia's fourth quarter smartphone sales are seen down 30% from a year ago to 18.7 million handsets, according to Reuters polls. This week's guest is Henk Kleynhans. He's the founder of a company called Skyrove Wireless. Henk, what exactly is Skyrove?
So Skyrove is a Wi-Fi hotspot operator. We started about 7 years ago. We now have more than 700 hotspots all around South Africa. And the idea is really to make it very easy for people to get onto Wi-Fi really quickly. One of the ways that we recently started doing this is with Facebook Connect. So you don't even have to register, you don't have to pay any money. You click Connect with Facebook and you're immediately online.
Now, how do we compare South Africa in terms of our Wi-Fi? Big cities like New York, London, are our speeds and our capabilities right up there?
I don't think so. I think we've got a long way to go. But that being said, I've just recently returned from Sydney. And I found it a lot worse. There was virtually no free Wi-Fi. You have very busy coffee shops and the like, and they won't give you the password. They say it's for their staff only.
Okay, are you guys only available in Cape Town or the entire country?
So Skyrove is across the entire country, but we are predominantly in Cape Town.
Right.
And I think it's probably what you'll see in many cities. There is a bit of a backyard element.
All right. Now, the rest of Africa, plans for the company to expand?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the big thing about Africa is really going to be about empowering the entrepreneurs in Africa to go and set up Wi-Fi networks in their communities. And we feel we're very already poised for that and enabling people to do that.
Okay, you spoke a bit about the barriers that are in place in terms of the so-called free Wi-Fi that's available, but it's not really free because nobody wants you to give you that access to hop on. What are some of those barriers?
I think uncapped is definitely one of the barriers, but the other big barriers around fear and uncertainty and security concerns and the like. You don't want to give free Wi-Fi to your guests in a coffee shop and then somebody comes back the following day and say that, look, my computer's been infected with viruses because I used your network. So the moment that threat appears, restaurants might just switch off their Wi-Fi instead of actually finding a way to manage and control it and know what's going on with it. Because even if it's uncapped, you still have the risk that the 16-year-old kid across the road is actually downloading the entire day and all your guests have a poor experience.
Absolutely. Now, considering that your service is free, how do you monetize your operation?
Mostly our service is freemium. So the idea would be that somebody gets some megabytes for free, depending on how much the venue wants to give. And then hopefully you like it enough and you realize, well, this is my lifeblood and it's fast enough and I'm actually willing to pay for it. That being said, the big thing is not just about free, it has to become hassle-free. And I think that's where Wi-Fi really is struggling at the moment. It has to be automatic. You shouldn't have to go through surveys and all kinds of pages and answering questions and giving your mother's maiden name and the like just in order to have internet access.
Excellent. Well, we wish you all the best, and it's been a phenomenal 7 years. Here's to the next 7.
Thanks you very much,
for joining us on the show.
Cheers.
On to this week's product, something many of us old school music lovers have been waiting for. It's finally arrived, the ION USB record player. This vinyl record player is able to convert music from your analog records to digital formats like MP3s for playback and storage on your PC. From here, you'll be able to use it to your computer as you usually would, copy it to CDs, play it off your computer and transfer it to your iPod, allowing you to enjoy your old school music the new school way. The good news is this gadget is available for 1,480 Rand from Mabu Vinyl in Cape Town. That is a wrap from Tech Vibe. A reminder to click on our sponsors down below. Until next time, take care. So something many of us may have in our garages, like grandparents. You might keep your grandmom in a closet in the garage. Bring her out, let her play vinyl. She loves it. Vinyl Richie, come on, Tito.
Kaspersky Hybrid Protection. The best of both worlds. Now available in Kaspersky Internet Security 2012 and Kaspersky Antivirus 2012.